Today we're talking about the requirements and privileges of an airline transport pilot license without hesitation, repetition, or deviation starting now. To obtain an airline transport pilot license, the highest level of pilot certification, applicants must meet rigorous requirements that encompass age, knowledge, experience, skill, and medical fitness. The minimum age requirement for obtaining an ATPL is 21 years. Candidates must demonstrate extensive knowledge relevant to the responsibilities and privileges of an ATPL holder, covering key areas such as air law, aircraft systems, flight performance, human performance, meteorology, navigation, operational procedures, and radio telephony. This includes understanding complex systems like electrical, hydraulic, and flight control systems, principles of engine operations, and the effects of atmospheric conditions on both engine and aircraft performance. Additionally, knowledge of meteorology, particularly in interpreting weather reports and hazardous weather avoidance, is essential. Applicants must also be proficient in navigation, including the use of aeronautical charts, navigation aids, and advanced navigation systems for long-range flights. Furthermore, operational procedures involving safety practices, emergency procedures, and the handling of dangerous goods are integral parts of the knowledge base required. In terms of experience, applicants must have accumulated a minimum of 1,500 hours of total flight time as a pilot of airplanes. Of this time, 500 hours must be as pilot in command under supervision or 250 hours as pilot in command. Alternatively, 70 hours can be as pilot in command with the remaining time made up by flight time under supervision. Cross-country flight time must amount to at least 200 hours with a minimum of 100 hours as pilot in command or under supervision. Instrument time is another crucial requirement with a minimum of 75 hours, of which no more than 30 hours can be instrument ground time. Additionally, the applicant must have logged at least 100 hours of night flight time either as PIC or as co-pilot. The experience gained must provide sufficient exposure to all types of flight conditions, including flights with multiple crew members, night operations, and IFR operations. Up to 100 hours of flight simulator training can be counted towards the total flight time, though no more than 25 hours can come from basic instrument flight trainers. For the airplane category rating under an ATPL, the training emphasizes multi-crew operations as the license allows the holder to act as pilot in command of large, multi-pilot certified aircraft in commercial air transportation. The applicant must receive dual flight instruction covering advanced flight procedures, including crew coordination, use of checklists, abnormal and emergency procedures, and simulated engine failures. They must be able to plan flights, file operational flight plans, manage normal and abnormal procedures during all phases of flight, and effectively handle emergency situations such as system malfunctions or engine failures. A critical aspect of the training is ensuring that the pilot can work within a multi-crew environment, emphasizing coordination and communication with other crew members. Upset prevention and recovery training, including recovery from unusual flight attitudes, is a crucial component of the required instruction, ensuring that pilots can manage unexpected situations during flight. In terms of skills, ATPL candidates must demonstrate the ability to operate an aircraft safely under normal, abnormal, and emergency conditions. This includes handling the aircraft manually within its operational limits and managing flight automation systems appropriately depending on the phase of flight. Pilots must show proficiency in structured decision-making, maintaining situational awareness, and communicating effectively with the flight crew. Moreover, pilots must prove their capability in managing both normal and emergency procedures during all phases of flight. Crew coordination is another critical skill that must be demonstrated, where applicants must show their ability to distribute tasks, cooperate with the crew, and follow standard operating procedures. The competency in operating with multi-crew teams is central to ATPL, as this license primarily qualifies pilots to command large aircraft in commercial settings where multiple crew members are essential. In terms of privileges, an ATPL holder is authorized to exercise all the privileges of both a private and commercial pilot license holder. In addition, they can act as pilot in command of large multi-pilot aircraft in commercial air transportation, such as commercial airliners. If the ATPL holder possesses the relevant instrument rating, they can operate under IFR, further expanding the operational scope of their license. The ATPL allows for the highest level of responsibility in aviation, enabling pilots to take command of complex commercial operations involving large aircraft and multiple crew members. This license is essential for those aiming to work as captains for major airlines or in high responsibility roles within commercial aviation. Finally, the applicant must hold a current Class 1 medical assessment to ensure they meet the required health standards for the rigorous demands of airline transport operations. This medical certificate must verify that the pilot is in optimal physical and mental health, with a particular focus on vision, hearing, cardiovascular health, and mental fitness, ensuring they can safely handle the high-stress environment of commercial aviation. In summary, the ATPL is a highly advanced and comprehensive license requiring extensive knowledge, experience, skill, and fitness. It prepares pilots for the most demanding roles in commercial aviation. Through this combination of theoretical knowledge, flight experience, multi-crew coordination, and skill demonstration, the ATPL equips pilots to operate safely and effectively in the complex environment of modern airline transport. If you liked this video, don't forget to hit the like button, leave your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe for more aviation content.